This week, what I want to talk about is where emotions come from. Because I hear from a lot of you the words, I don't know why I'm feeling this way. So, you might tell me things like, I know my partner is faithful and we have a great relationship. He's an amazing guy. But when he gets a text message from his ex, I get like super angsty and stressed out. Or you might say that, you know your partner loves you, again, really sweet guy, but he didn't kiss you when he came in the door today and you're feeling unwanted and anxious about your relationship. So you've got this, thought, this knowing about how things are, but then you have these feelings that just don't jive and you're like, why is this happening? Why am I feeling this way? And if we think about how we're raised, we're often taught that feelings come from other people. Other people cause our feelings. Think about this when you're a little kid. How many times were you told, oh, don't hurt Jill's feelings, or you go apologize to your friend, you hurt his feelings, right? And we say this to our partners too. Oh yeah, I know you apologized, but what you said still really hurt my feelings, and it's going to take me a while to get over that. But you guys, this is crazy. This is not true. Other people do not cause your feelings. Your thoughts cause your feelings. I'm going to say this again. It's radical, but it's awesome. Your thoughts cause your feelings, not other people. This is like one of the big lies of our society, right? Like we use this language all the time when we talk about hurting people's feelings, not wanting to hurt somebody's feelings, or regretting hurting somebody's feelings. Guys, you cannot hurt anybody's feelings and nobody can hurt your feelings. Your thoughts create your feelings, and that means you are the only one who can hurt your feelings. Now, I can already hear a bunch of you saying, no, come on now, that's not true. I can think of so many examples where somebody hurt my feelings or I hurt theirs. So this was really hard for me when I started this work too, to notice and really believe that my thoughts cause my feelings. But I'm going to give you one example, and then we're going to spend the week practicing observing this, because I don't expect you to just buy this idea and be like, yeah, okay, thoughts cause feelings, got it. But I do think that if you spend a little time observing your own feelings and investigating your own thoughts, you will start to see that this is in fact true. But let me give you an example first. So, do you have somebody in your life who teases you? Maybe a friend or a sibling or a parent even, maybe even your partner, somebody who loves you and you love them and they like to joke around and tease you. Most of the time, it's probably okay, right? It's even fun. Maybe you even feel kind of loved because that's how they express it. But I'm sure there has been a day, maybe more than one day, where that same person came up to you, teased you in the same way they always do, and you just flipped out. Like it really hurt and it made you really upset, and you got really, maybe you lashed out, maybe you yelled at them, maybe you said this isn't funny, or maybe you pretended it was funny, but then you went home and kind of wanted to cry. What changed? The other person didn't change. They teased you the same way they always do. What changed was you. And what changed with you was your thinking. So I gave the example earlier that you might have conflicting thoughts and feelings. So let me explain that a little bit, because maybe you think, well, I know my partner is faithful and he loves me, but I get jealous or angry when he gets a text from his ex. So what's that about? If my thought is that he's faithful, why would I have this feeling of jealousy? Well, here is the tricky thing about brains. You might not have any idea what thought is causing the jealousy. You're aware of the thought, well, he's faithful and he loves me. But your brain is a powerful thing. It is completely capable of holding two contradictory beliefs at the same time. So the thought you're aware of is, my partner is faithful and he loves me, but you're feeling jealousy. That was not caused by the thought, he's faithful and he loves me. The jealousy is caused by another thought that's perhaps lurking in your subconscious. It might be something like, how's he going to respond to that text? Maybe he wants to see her. Maybe he's excited that she texted. Does he want to stay in touch with her? Something like that. You're having some thoughts about his actual intentions with his ex. Or maybe it's thoughts about the ex's intentions. She's trying to get her claws back in him. You might have no idea that you're having this thought. You're thinking, well, he's faithful and I love him, but I'm jealous. The jealousy is a signal that there is some other thought that's maybe outside of your conscious awareness that is at odds with the thought that your partner is faithful. So it's kind of a crazy thing that your brain can believe two different things that contradict each other at once, but it is absolutely true. So the work we are going to do this week is really digging into our emotions and looking for the underlying thoughts. So here's what I want you to do. You are going to, once a day, please pick a time, maybe 10 minutes in the morning or in the evening before you go to bed. And I want you to pick one emotion that you had. Maybe you have it in that moment, maybe you had it the day before or during the day. And I want you to sit with that emotion, really go back to that situation in your mind where you felt that feeling and let it come up. Let it come up really strongly so that you feel it as though it were happening right now. And then you're going to ask yourself a very simple question. You can write this down, or you can just say it to yourself in your mind or out loud. You're going to say, what is the thought that's causing this feeling? And just wait, ask your brain that question and see what it comes up with. Sometimes you'll get an answer. Sometimes it'll just spit it out and you'll be like, huh, that was easy. Know what I was thinking. Other times your brain is going to be sneaky and it's going to say something like, well, my partner didn't kiss me when he came home, and so obviously I am feeling anxious about a relationship. Or it might say, well, I can't believe he said that thing about my haircut. Obviously that's why I'm upset. I'm like, okay, brain, I got a follow-up question for you. The second question is, so what? What am I making that mean? My partner didn't kiss me when he came home from work. So what? What am I making that mean about me? What am I making that mean about him? My partner made some comment about my hair. What am I making that mean about me? And what am I making that mean about him? That question, the so what, will really help you unearth any lurking thoughts that your brain is not wanting to give up. So guys, that's it. That's the exercise. I know I'm saying doing it with one emotion, but you can do this all day if you want. The more you practice looking for the thought behind an emotion, the greater perspective you'll start to get on this relationship between your thoughts and feelings, and the easier it will be for you later to start to change your thoughts. Because that is ultimately what we're going to do in this work. We are going to really get to know these emotions you're having. We're going to explore the thoughts that are causing them, and then we are going to make conscious decisions about what you want to think. Do you want to keep those thoughts? Do you want to keep that feeling? Or do you want to choose a different thought? And how can you start to think and feel on purpose? And the cool thing about thoughts causing feelings is that you can choose what to think and you can choose how to feel. And that is like the best superpower there ever was. So please go practice this. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy this work because you can learn some cool stuff about your own brain. And I know sometimes it's a little painful when you start digging in there, but trust me, the results are worth it. So stick with it, let me know how it's going, and I'll see you soon.